Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. Today I'm going to share an episode with you that I know you're going to love. The reason I know that is every time I have an episode with Tyson Durfey on it, the feedback is incredible. He's a great guy. He's a world champion tie-down roper, 14-time NFR Qualifier, and the things that he shares are amazing. He really focuses a lot on mindset, mentorship, and just overall personal development, and he's got some great information that he shares. Today what we're going to talk about is moving from failure to a positive, how you deal with failure and the things that you need to put in place. So I'm going to let him tell you more about it, and I'll get to it right now, and I'll be right back with you.
Well, basically, I'm going to tie a few things into that.
Yep.
Number one is, if it's your goal, it's your passion, it's your life, failure is just an opportunity to learn. Okay. We've heard that a million times from a million motivational speakers and life coaches and strategists, but it's the truth. Okay. If it's your passion, it must be your passion. If you're wavering and you don't know if it's your passion, then that might be a different thing. If you love it, you never give up. You never quit. You keep moving forward at all costs, always. Okay. And that could be incrementally like this. I have a rule. I say, I want to get 1/3% better every day. I want to get 1/3% better every single day. I don't want to jump 10% in one day because that's not sustainable. I want to get 1/3% better every day. So, all right, I failed. Yes. What did I learn from that failure? Where can I improve from that failure? Number one, I don't waste time on a failure. See, we all have only so much energy in our heart, mind, body, and soul. And energy is coming out of you every single day. Is it going towards negativity or is it going towards positivity? If you fail and you spend 3 hours dwelling on that failure saying, oh man, I shouldn't have done that, or I'm dumb, or I'm an idiot, then you're wasting your energy that could have been used to getting better. Okay. That's number one thing. Don't waste time on a failure. Learn from it, use your energy, flip it, say, okay, yes, I made this mistake on my technical side. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to make it a positive and say, all right, when I go to practice, I'm going to do this, this, and this to overcome that failure. And I'm going to do it to make it a habit so that that failure doesn't happen out of habit. Okay. Number two, realize that the only good things in life that come to you by moving forward. Tell me somebody who's failed and sat back and wallowed in the misery and threw their hands up and said, oh my gosh, what good comes to you from that? Like zero, nothing good comes to you from that, right? So if I know psychologically and strategically that nothing good comes from being pissed off or mad or upset or beating myself up or taking it out on my wife or my kids or any of all that stuff, then don't do it. Tactically tell yourself and recognize when you're doing it and say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm moving forward. Okay. I'm moving forward because I realize that optimism and practice and strategy will take me forward. It will not hold me back. The only thing that can hold you back is negativity. I have a strategy I call NTR, negative thought recognition. Okay. I have these little NTR, RTR, I have all these little, I don't know what they call them, but abbreviations for things that I do and I teach my students. NTR, negative thought recognition. Anytime you notice a negative thought in your mind, you take it captive and you say, no, that's not from me. That's from the negative side. And let's get the heck away from me. I actually envision myself grabbing it, or it's writing down in a book. I picture it in a piece of paper. I pick it up, I crumple it up, I throw it out. Okay. I always follow it up with RTR. NTR is always followed up with RTR. RTR is rapid thought replacement. That's what I call it. RTR means, what do you need to do to replace that negative thought with something of optimism that will get you thinking about your future? Okay. RTR could be jumping jacks for 20 seconds. RTR could be for you. Could be thinking intensely about the day you got married. You looked in your wife's eyes and she's so beautiful and she smiled at you and you thought about the life that you were going to have together and all this great stuff. That's rapid thought replacement. It's something of deep emotion that pulls the negative away and takes you towards a positive. Now, I will tell you that a negative thought is 7 times more powerful than a positive thought. So to overcome that negativity, you got to intensely focus on the positive. And you do that. I do that with RTR, rapid thought replacement. It needs to be now. It needs to be quick. It needs to be immediate. Okay. That's why I like to do RTR with like jumping jacks or moving up and down or some quick push-ups. You know, if I'm feeling fuzzy or I start thinking a little bit negative, I don't have enough money. I'm scared to hire this new person because you know what? That's an extra 40 or 50 grand. I don't know if my bottom line can handle that right now. That's thinking in lack. That's a poverty mindset. Rapid thought replacement. Okay. Negative thought recognition, NTR, followed up by RTR, always gets me in the right frame of mind to move forward. And like, I'm a guy that like believes in strategies to move forward and frameworks to move forward, not emotions, right? I want to feel good. Feeling good is great, but I want to back it up with strategies that I know work every single time. Those are two things that I do that immensely help me overcome a failure and move towards a positive.
Hey, thanks, Tyson. I appreciate that. There's so much valuable information in there. Those are things that you need to start implementing into your life immediately. Go back and listen to that episode again. Take notes, whatever you have to do. Make sure you understand what he's talking about, because these are things that you can put into practice right now that are going to help you in everything that you deal with. Now, remember, the things he said, don't waste time on failure. If you're dealing with failure, deal with it, get through it, move forward. The second part was all good things only come from moving forward. So we've got to recognize that and keep moving forward rather than staying in the failure and letting that just consume us. Now, the other things that he added in there that I love, NTR, negative thought recognition. Recognize when you've got those negative thoughts so you can deal with them. RTR, rapid thought replacement. You've got to do something immediately and replace that. So put those into practice. You're going to see huge results out of it. And these are all things that are going to help you overcome failure and move towards a positive. Also, make sure to go check him out on all his social media, on his websites, everything. I'm going to put all those links in the show notes. He's got great information that he shares on all those. He's got some great programs out there right now. He's got a great program that's going to be coming out, whether you're a cowboy, athlete, entrepreneur, whatever. It's going to be applicable to all of you. And it's going to be called TDX. So pay attention to that. Wait till that comes out because it's going to be amazing. So check out the show notes. It'll have all the links in there. Otherwise, the other thing I want you to do, if you're a high achiever trying to get to the next level, check out mindset.jeffheggie.com and you'll see more and learn more about the High Achievers Mindset Secrets programs. But otherwise, put these things into practice today. They're going to help you. It's going to help you to move forward and make the best of this year. Thanks for being with me, and I'll be back tomorrow.